We're headed to a new customer, 2017 Chrysler 300.
Second right
I'm not sure what size
Riverside
engine. This is my third job of the day. It's 2:40 right now, and the one coming is no crank, no start
Continue on South Riverside Drive for 3/4 of a mile.
Let's go check it out. Well, we got here, and it's a 2016 collision vehicle. A part of the accident, ABS was damaged. He replaced it. He opened the harness to check all the wiring using a device that he has. He said the bottom of the fuse box was damaged and he replaced it. He makes sure that all the wires are not broken. Well, that's not guaranteed, but visually. The ECU, there's two ECUs on the passenger side sitting over there, and I asked him why. He said because the scanner wasn't reading decoding the vehicle automatically. You have to put it manually, so we thought it might be the brain is bad, and we got a brain. They got a key guy to check the key for them, and they thought it might be the brain, so they got a brain for it and they programmed it, and that didn't make any change. What else they did, as I said, he checked all the wiring himself. He did all of that. He said, I asked him why. He said because during the accident he see there's a little damage to the casing of that brain, and he thought it might have something to do with it. I already see something I don't like, which is this red wire, which is actually a thick one. It's a main wire. We'll check it out. Let's go to the car and see if we can talk to it. This yellow one is also broken. Look at it. Let's go to the car, see if we can talk to it. Key fob has left the vehicle. Okay, that's a good indicator. Silver transmission. Let's start from the beginning. It's not going off. Well, we were not able to shut off the vehicle, and he said this never happened to him, and also there was no indicator of where the switch is on. That's why we had all these messages. Accessory is on and run. See this guy blinking. Okay, and let's get in the car, see if we can talk to it. Okay, from the messages, I think there's a lot of modules offline. And I don't think we're going to be able to read the vehicle. You can see all these modules, and I think that the security lights is blinking because of that reason. Yeah, it failed to talk to the engine control module. Let's pull up some wiring diagram. I think everything I said is correct. All these modules are not talking to the main engine control module, including this. We're not even able to shut off the vehicle, turn it off. So I told the customer what could caused the problem, and since we have a used already programmed ECU, we're gonna plug this in and see if will make any difference, if we can use it. We just replaced the original one with the used one. Well, we have two. We're not sure if this is the one that was programmed to the vehicle or not, but we'll try it. See what different. The battery. Let us hook up the battery first. All right. See what difference does it make. Well, we have the same symptoms, same things going on. We're gonna try the second one, see if that's the one. And this is the second one, second used one. We have the same symptoms, same everything. The security lights is blinking. We have all these messages not communicating with this and that, blah blah blah. We do not have an indicator on the selector, and I'm pretty sure if I scan it, which I will do, we will not have any VIN decoding. We do have a check engine light. ما راح يقرأ بس شو
زين لا تدخله مانيوال
ما يفيد
ما يفيد
لا مو the owner just asked me if I am going to select the vehicle manually, and I told him that's not going to be good for us, but I will do it, and we'll go to the engine control module, see if we can talk to it. Okay, so I chose the vehicle. Now we're gonna do auto scan. Skipped. I was gonna skip ABS. No, I didn't skip it. I can't base my work on this used one. I'm gonna plug in the original one and work based on that. So we're in the BCM, sorry, the ABS, and first code is lost communication with ECM, PCM. VIN mismatch, battery voltage low, right rear speed sensor, blah 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 blah. So now the owner got convinced that it might not be the engine control module, it's the wiring. And I told him that basically because it's gonna have the same thing with all other two if we change them, and we did. I proved it to him. He said no, the other guy was able to decode the VIN number automatically when he plugged that one after programming it. So we just did the same thing and we had no luck. And I think we're dealing with a power and ground to the engine control module. Let me pull up some wiring diagrams, get them ready, and I'll bring you guys along. I'm looking at this auto shutdown relay. I don't know if this has to be on or off. These are the three wires. They come this way. Let me highlight them. Right here. They go to this pin, which goes to this fuse 8, 25 amp, fuse 16, 20 amp, and they have a ground. I don't know if this relay should be on or off right now. This is hot all time. So if it's on, they have to have power here. Let's check it out. I checked all powers and grounds, and everything seems to be fine. I wanted to check the can high and can low. I think there's something I don't like. I'm hitting the brake right now. I saw it earlier off camera. Actually, I was in the process of bringing the camera along. Are we good in this frame? This is from the beginning. This, I don't know if it means something, and this one, this was off camera. We're back with the Chrysler 300, and I took a break from it. I thought about it, and I want to think outside the box. I want to do the things that all the other people that he brought to look at the car, and himself and his mechanic, did. I don't want to do. Although I partially did, I checked powers and grounds on the engine control module. We got that, and I connected the other two computers that they had brought, and one of them is supposedly programmed to the car. And I only did this to show the owner that I don't think this is the issue, and just to get him out of my way. That's why he's not here today. But what I want to focus, actually, what I want to spend time is the CAN communication network. I looked at the diagram at home, and I will share it with you guys in a minute. The first step I want to do is I want to see what is online, what modules we have we're able to communicate with. I wasn't able to decode this automatically, so I'm going manual. Yes. So this is all system list. Code scan. Let's see what comes alive. Not the engine, not the transmission, definitely. Systems detected 18. We have ABS, airbag we have, amplifier, blind spot we have, blind spot sensor right side, that was the left side, BCM, body control module, door module, passenger and driver, ESM electronic shifter module, HVAC, heated seat module, instrument panel, cluster, integrated center stack, ICS, PTS, Parktronics. Steering column, control module, tire pressure. Did we have electronic power steering? APS, EPS. And I'll tell you, yeah, no. Amplifier, airbag. No, we do not have. Here we can ABS, amplifier, blind spot, body control module, BCM we have, ABS we have, electronic shift module, instrument panel integrated, radio, steering column, control module. No, not this one. Tire pressure monitor. Okay, so we have a lot of messages on the dashboard. I cannot say kaliki. Okay, this is for the transmission. Vehicle not in park. Yeah, we know that. Transmission control. Okay. Okay, let me go to the computer. This is the schematic for the data line connector for CAN communication between modules, and everything I highlighted, or not everything, but those, the one that I highlighted, the ones that I know we don't have communication with, like EPS module, transmission, and the engine control module, powertrain control module, engine powertrain control module right here. So those, they talk to each other on CAN C, high and low, CAN C high and low, and also where's the other one? Right here, CAN C high and low. The reason why I focused earlier on the ABS, because it also runs on CAN C high and low, and it also goes the same direction. My theory is this I-205, that connector, we might have a problem here. Now if we do, to confirm, we should have a problem also in these 1, 2, and 3. One of them is the ABS. The other one is, which one is this? This right here. This one, I think it is the, I looked at it earlier. This one is the BCM, the body control module, and did we have a communication with the body control module? Body control module, yes, 7 codes right there, BCM. And the third one is this one. This line goes down to adaptive cruise control module if equipped. I don't think this car has adaptive cruise control. It's just a regular 6-cylinder Chrysler 300. So that's why I'm not sure if this is the correct direction. Although the EPS and the transmission control module, they also share another point, which is this I-111. That 1 and 2 is if you have 3.6 and 5.7. We don't have a Hemi, we have a regular 6-cylinder. So we have 1 is I-111. Here is also 111, pin 16 and 17. Here for 14, 15. Now we don't have I-111 on the line from the engine control module. That's why I'm not sure which way I should go. Now, what makes it worse, I looked on all data and I could not find any reference to I-205 or I-111 location or pin out or anything. It's not helpful. All data is not helpful. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna probably call their customer support, see if they can help me with this matter. I just finished with the customer service for all data and no luck. He did the same thing that I did. I figured I thought they probably have another sources, but he said he's gonna create a ticket for it, blah blah blah. They're gonna email me if anything. StarCan C. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna see if we can find StarCan C and check between StarCan C and the closest module of these to it. And StarCan C is right there, by the way. And that one, the owner had his probe over there. So I asked him why. He said, well, I was checking the wires between that and the engine control module. So he was on that right direction. He was doing the same thing that we're doing right now. Let's see what's the difference. Why he could not find the problem. There's probably no problem in that line. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna disconnect both harnesses, and I probably will go with the engine control module because this one is under the car, and the transmission also, I don't know where is it at. So we'll go with the engine control module. Which connector is this? The one that we disconnected, actually, C1, pin 33 and 57, and we're going to check continuity between that connector and the engine control module. So we have continuity with all the yellow wires here. Alright, the only one with a tan and white is this one. So if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that could be 6, C6. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to probe on the tan and white. Let me go switch my lead over there. I disconnected the harness, by the way. And when I came here, what I did, I probed from the bottom. Why? Because the wire is damaged from the top from piercing on it. They did, not me. So I wanted to make sure I have continuity. I think 57 is this one right here. This white and tan, which is actually under that yellow one. So the yellow one was, hold on, I need to. This is 57. And I hear it. Now what I want to do, I want to disconnect this and do my check also. So we do have continuity on the tan and white. Let's switch to the yellow one. And yellow one should be this way here. Yep, we have continuity on the yellow one also. There's another check I wanted to do, which is a resistance measurement between pin 6 and 14, and we have 60 ohm. So what I did, I put the battery back, jump box. Before I did this, I disconnected the harness for the engine control module, and I put the key on, and we have exactly the same symptoms as the harness is plugged. We do not have communication with all these modules. Next, I want to check can high and can low at the engine control module with the key on. The waveform looks okay. By the way, I switched my leads for my own reference because the yellow one is the can minus, so I wanted my yellow one on the screen to be can low. Everything seems to be right. They range between can high between 2.5 and 3.5, can low between 1.5 and 2.5. Minimum, maximum. It's not. I don't think it's important, but yeah, everything seems to be fine. It's a clean waveform. You guys won't believe. I think it's a harness fitment issue at this point. I even saw this right here, and there's another harness. I don't know what's going on with it. There's another one right here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put these guides back in and put a lock and try to fit it correctly and see if I have communication with this computer. Alright, I put it back. Let's see. The battery is low, so I put the jump box on my car to charge. But yeah, that's beeping because the battery is low. Let me disconnect it. Alright, moment of truth. Vehicle not in park? No. We still have the issue. I see the security light went off. Ignition. Yeah. Something has changed. Not yet. But the security light went off. I wish I had somebody with me to move the harness just to push it in. Let me get my jump box, put it on the car, and see what I can do about this harness. So I tried with this spare harness, and it's easy to disassemble. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the same thing to the original harness, and see if we can look at these pins, see if they're separate more than they should be. Well, to be honest with you guys, I cannot say that they are horrible. I'm not gonna tell you which one is the original, which one is the spare one, but they look good. Well, this is the original. This is the one with the wire. See this? This one is, it's not bad. I can't say they're bad. But I'm gonna bring my test leads, the that needle, the small one. See, feel the drag on them, especially the can ones and the power and grounds ones. I apologize for the angle, but I want to show you guys. I really don't like a lot of these. For example, this is the yellow can low. You see how it is? I wish that you guys see it. I can definitely feel it. The other ones, and this is so small, so small. Some of them are horrible, like this one. There's a lot of play in it. I'm not sure if these, you see this one? You see, I barely put the tip, and now, you know, I have a drag. I can feel it. I barely put the beginning of the tip. See it? But this one, see how deep I am? Like double the length here. Same thing. This one is horrible. And I think this is one of the wires that I checked before. Here. It's good, good, good. Yeah, you can say it's good. This is not good. Good. Damn, it's cold. I want to show you the difference between this one. This is the yellow wire, can low. You see, it took a force to push it in and push it out. Here, like I can probably blow on it and then it will go in. Coming out, yeah, it's not that great. I mean, I feel something, but it's not as good as the other one. Let's see what I can do about this. Alright, so what I did, I took this yellow can low wire from this harness. I can show you guys. Look, stopped right here. Boom, stopped. Barely the tip. Stopping, right? Look at this. See how deep it goes in? I'm not sure if this, I mean, when it goes in all the way in, it will hold, but I'm not sure if this is good enough to make a contact here. And I'm not sure if this is the issue. It could be the other ones. It could be one of the powers at ground, or the can high, the tan and white. Not sure what to do at this point. Should I replace the whole harness, or should I just tap into this and try with this in? I'm not sure. Let me think about it first. So this is a temporary setup. I know it's crazy, but this is for testing purposes. It's gonna take a minute. All I need is communication with the computer. I'm not sure what is this, but it's horrible. When I try them, this is the worst probably. So I took the two wires from this harness and I shoved them here, and I connected them with the original ends. Let's go to the vehicle, see if we have communication.